In a quiet village surrounded by fields and hills, there lived a young man named Dayo. He was full of dreams and energy, always starting something new. One week he wanted to be a trader, the next a fisherman, then a carpenter, then a farmer. But no matter what he tried, nothing lasted. He would begin with excitement, full of hope. But as soon as things became hard, he'd give up and chase another dream. Soon, his little hut became a museum of unfinished work, half-built tables, broken nets, forgotten tools, and scattered ideas. One evening, as the sun sank behind the hills, Dayo sat outside, staring at the fading light. "I've tried everything," he muttered, "and yet I have nothing. Maybe success is not meant for me." A passing neighbor heard him sigh and said, "You should visit Elder Bako, the wise man who lives by the river. He understands the ways of life and the ways of the mind." The next morning, Dayo went to find him. Under a tall mango tree, Elder Bako sat calmly carving a piece of wood. His hands moved slowly but surely, not a motion wasted. Dayo bowed. "Elder," he said, "I work hard, yet I keep failing. Why can't I succeed in anything?" Bako smiled. "My son," he said, "it is not your hands that fail you, it is your mind that keeps wandering. A man who chases many birds catches none." Dayo frowned, confused. "What do you mean?" The old man set the carving down, looked at him kindly, and said, "Let me tell you a story about a farmer who discovered that the mind can change everything. Long ago, in the same valley, there lived a humble farmer also named Bako. Every year, he planted his crops carefully, but his harvest was always poor. The soil seemed dry, the rain scarce, and his heart weary. His neighbors laughed at him. "Bako, this land is cursed. Give it up and move elsewhere." But Bako only smiled and said softly, "The land listens, and I will teach it to listen better." The next morning, as the first light touched the soil, Bako walked into his field and whispered to his seeds, "Grow strong. The rain will come. The sun will warm you. You will feed my village one day." He did this every morning, watering, weeding, and speaking life into his field. The villagers mocked him again. "Words don't grow plants," they shouted. Bako simply replied, "Neither does doubt." Weeks passed, and then something miraculous happened. His field began to glow with green. The crops grew taller and stronger than anyone's in the village. When harvest came, his land overflowed with golden grain. The same villagers who once laughed came running to ask, "What is your secret? What magic did you use?" Bako smiled. "When I stopped feeding my mind with worry," he said, "and started feeding it with faith, my hands began to work with purpose. The seeds felt it. The soil felt it. Everything changed when my mind did." From that day on, the people of the village began to speak kindly to their crops, to their work, and even to themselves. And soon, the valley flourished like never before. Whenever someone asked Elder Bako what caused the miracle, he would say, "Your mind can change everything, for your hands only follow where your thoughts have already planted." Elder Bako looked at Dayo, smiling gently. "My son," he said, If you want to see results in your life, stop scattering your thoughts like seeds in the wind. Focus, believe, stay with one thing until it grows. Dayo bowed deeply, his heart humbled, and his mind clear. From that day, he chose one craft, one purpose, and gave it his full focus. And just like the farmer's field, his life began to bloom. True success begins in the mind. When your thoughts are scattered, your efforts lose direction, but when your mind is focused, every action gains power. Just as the farmer's crops flourished when he filled his mind with faith instead of doubt, your life will bloom when you stop chasing too many things and commit to one clear purpose. Your mind is the soil where every dream grows. Whatever you plant there, fear or focus, doubt or discipline, will shape the harvest of your life. Focus your thoughts, nurture them with belief, and your world will transform.